Hello everyone, this is TSET and welcome to another Catan video here on my channel. Playing the base game, I am in the first position here. 659 looks to be a pretty excellent first pick just based on production. But I'm noticing that there is not a lot of ore apart from the 8 tile. And there is a decent amount of wheat. Not a lot of brick. 8-5-10 is also a good option. 8-3-4 can work as well. The problem is if I go for 6-5-9, I will surely not be getting any ore as my second placement. But do I even get any break? I don't think so, because maybe something like 9, 10, 11 is open and then I can go towards the 3:1 port. 8-4 might be an option. Like if somebody goes for 8-3-10, but I believe somebody will go for 8-3-4, then 8-10 is an option, right? I don't mind going for 8-10 as my second placement. 6-9-4. 6-9-4 only pairs good with 8-3-4. 6-11-12 could be a choice in that case. Go towards the sheep port and the wood port. Okay, I think I'll just go for production here. So I'm still focused on getting something like 8-10. Here I think black just goes for 8-3-4. 8-5-10 point to the left is also an option. Get access to the brick port as well if you go point down. The problem is 8-5-10 doesn't pair too well because there are no wheat sheep spots except for the 9-5-2. And you end up with a lot of wood, but you have the 3:1 port. It does go for 8-5-10. So now orange can go for 8-3-4 and maybe 8-3-4, 8-3-4, double 8-3-4s with the access to the ore port. And okay, black does point to the left. This is exactly what I expected, because black does not have any good wheat production spots. So getting to 9-10 makes sense. Okay, this is completely unexpected. It's okay, it is understandable. Like 6-3, 8-3-4. The wood port is not useful, but you are playing an ore wheat sheep game. So black here just wants to go for 6-3-11, right? Get a strong get a strong sheep spot, get some ore, and then you are going to build to 9-10 anyway. I don't think anybody is going for 9-10 here. You can even point to the left. I'm also thinking that maybe red doesn't want to go for 8-3-4. 8-3-4 will be a good spot for me just based on production. Although I don't have any ore, I will have a pretty strong brick, wood, wheat and sheep. So I should be able to, maybe I get to the brick port in that case. Like black has better wood, but I have better brick. Assuming black goes for 8-3-4 here. I mean, black can go for the, sorry, 6-3-11. If black goes for 8-3-4, black is completely focused on the brick port, I would assume. Let's see, I believe red here just goes for 9-5-10, point up, and maybe try and get a settlement on 8-10. Yeah, in my yesterday's game, it was Orweed sheep versus road building. That might be the case in this game as well. And I'm very happy that black is pointing to the right. So black is assuming red would go for 6-11-12. But I think red should consider 9-10-5. Okay. Here, can't I just go for 5-4-11, point down and get a settlement on 8-4 as my first first settlement? Yeah, it is an option. That way I can even connect. But 8-3-4 is a little more flexible, I would say. Like I can build down and I can point to the left if I have to get a settlement. The thing is, my game plan is just building to 10, right? So I get a settlement on, and I don't want to leave 8-3-4 open for red. Like I might lose the battle for whatever reason. If something goes wrong or I don't get good rolls, I might lose the battle and then, or lose the race for 8-3-4, and then red just gets a very, very strong setup. And red has access to the 3:1 port as well. So based on that, I think just starting with 8-3-4 is good. My production is decent. So my first option would be to get a settlement on 6-11-12, I think. Okay, so black already has a road in hand. Okay, black wants a break, might target me and immediately plow me, I think. 2-5-4-11. Yeah, I did expect this. And if black stole a wheat, that is also a good steal for black because black doesn't produce any wheat. So targeting me was the perfect choice for black there. Okay, black just built a single road. Black has an ore in hand. Here, I think I'll just build to 5-4-11, improve my production. Yeah, I need a 5 and a 6 and I can get a settlement. So my numbers or my options are quite good. I can ask for a I can ask for an ore because this is red offering this trade. Red did start with an ore in hand because an 8 did roll. So let's see. Black, sorry, does a 4:1 to get a sheep. Okay, so that is the 5 that I was looking for. So now a single 6 gives me the settlement. Here, black is looking for wheat. I can offer a wheat, but I will ask for a big deal in return because it's a rare wheat for black. Brick and ore. I mean, it does look like a good trade, but surely not something that I'm interested in at this point. It does a 4 is to 1 to get wheat. Here, I might be a threat just because my production is that strong. And once I get a settlement on 5411, I have secured the longest road as well in a way. Okay, target's black. I don't mind that. So I need a 6 to roll. Okay, so cannot do anything. Turn too late, but it's fine. Okay. 3 is a pretty good roll for orange actually, giving them ore and wheat. Wow. Yeah, gets a city. I'm surely not accepting a 1 is to 1 with orange. Hopefully I roll a 7. I would have liked a 7 because that would have unblocked me and I would have targeted orange. Orange is already halfway to another city now because a 3 rolled. A 10 is 10s have been rolling quite a bit, which is a pretty strong roll for black. Now that black gets a couple of wood. Yeah, I'll accept any 1 is to 2 here. Uh, Not that though. But I think red is only going to buy a def card. Maybe I accept it. Okay. Yeah, I should have accepted it. I could have had 2 roads there. I mean, I'll be very surprised if I get this trade. Wow, asking 2 bricks for a sheep. Let's see. Black hasn't rejected any of these trades, so might be considering it. Let's see. I do get a trade. Wow. I do get a rare ore here. Yeah, I would like to get a settlement on the 3 to 1 port. My production is good enough that the 3 to 1 port looks juicy. Here I'll try and get ore as much as possible. Here, I mean, if I get a city, I'll surely accept it. A city on 659 would be pretty nice for me. And at this point, I think the 3 is the only block, although it doesn't hurt orange too much. But I would like to target both black and orange. Red is struggling because red does not have any sheep, has lost 4 cards already here. Let's see, I can offer this trade. Okay, and black also has an ore. Okay, I don't get it, which is all right. So I won't be getting a city here, and that's why I don't want to offer a brick, because that's a resource that orange does not produce. Like, I want orange to spend their resources doing 4 is to 1s to build a road settlement to the 3 is to 1 port, or to the sheep, or to the 6-2 tile. Here I have a settlement in hand. Hopefully no sevens are rolled. 5 would be perfect. Actually, a 5 does roll. Can I get a trade like this? But this doesn't do much for me. It just gives me a dev card. Let's see if I get it. I mean, this also doesn't help me actually, because I'll be utilizing my wheat. Here I will just build towards the 6, 11, 12 and end my turn. Do I want to end my turn with these many cards in hand? The thing is, orange will most likely play a knight here, or a 7 will roll, and if I have 3 ores in hand, I will lose out an ore, which is not something that I want. Also, I'm a little worried that, okay, I can accept this trade, because now if a 9 rolls, I can get a city. Okay, I was going to say that I'm a little worried that black might build 2 roads and want to plow me to 6, 11, 12. The thing is, black still does not have any easy wheat source. Yeah, exactly. Black is looking for a wheat here. That said, red has now completed their ore wheat cheap setup and has all 5 resource production. Okay, gets a 1 is to 1 with red. Okay, 9 does roll. That's a perfect roll for me. So, I mean, let's see if I get this trade. I might even offer a trade like this, basically giving me a settlement and a city. And here I would want to trade with black, I think. Yeah, I did offer a 3 is to 1, but then it gave me a settlement and a city. I can easily just connect and be on 8 points here. That said, now I will be the target. Like, I think my 6 sheep and the 9 wheat will be a permanent block now. Yeah, does block the 9. I would love to roll a 7, maybe block the 8 ore. Here I can just secure the longest road. I mean, I know I will be targeted. Wouldn't want black to build 2 roads to just cut me off and give them the longest road. But converting my wood into a resource that I have a lot of production doesn't make a lot of sense here. Yeah, I'll just build towards the sheep port. I think that's all right here. A single 4, a couple of 8s, and I should be able to connect whenever I need later on in the game. Yeah, 11 is a pretty good roll for me now. And because black is still focused on getting to the... I think I will accept this. Let's see if I can get this trade. I mean, the reason why I'm accepting this... Okay, orange accepted it, so I had... Okay. Wow, does a 2:1 with orange. Really surprising. Here I am a little worried. I mean, orange can have a monopoly. Yeah, it does get a city there because of that trade with black. Wow, that is a pretty good roll. But I can buy a dev card here. I don't think I have a road settlement in hand unless I get a trade. If this trade goes through, I will basically be getting another city. Let's see. If I don't get any trades, what is my best move? I think I'll convert all my sheep into a wheat. Buy a dev card here. I get a knight, which is completely fine. And build towards the sheep port. Yeah, so this is exactly what I was hoping for. So now I can just connect and take the longest road. Okay, the 6s are excellent. I'm still worried about the monopoly. But if there is no monopoly in play, I am okay for now. A 3 would be a good roll for me. Yeah, I can accept this. Basically, directly gives me a settlement on the sheep port. Yeah, surely he doesn't want to trade with me. I will accept it for a wheat. Saves me doing a 3:1. He plays a knight. Might steal a sheep here. Steals an ore. Okay. Just to buy a dev card. Will be taking the largest army on the next turn. I mean, this is still fine. I still get the settlement. So here, this puts me on 7 points. I don't know why I did not play my knight. I get a wheat. So I can get a city here and actually win the game. Because nobody has taken the longest road yet. Wow. So yeah, I win the game here. Pretty good win after such a long series of losses. Yeah. And I think my production was just too strong. Also the rolls like 6, 5 and 10s. 10s do not help me at all, but the 6s and 5s were quite nice for me. Also fours. I mean, yeah, overall, I think if you go for production, yeah, just the numbers that I began with 659, 834 is just too strong overall. I don't think so. Maybe did a 12 roll. Yeah, it was only a 112 roll. I was able to buy a def card out of it, and the knight helped me because I was able to pull a wheat, which is exactly what I needed to get a city. Yeah. So getting that win after a long time. Now let's take a look at the leaderboard. Where does this put me? So it puts me at 570, and yeah. Anyway, bye for now, and see you again in the next video. Bye bye.